Hello, my name's Trish Bell. This is actually going to be my very last poem, and for reasons which you will find out as I read through it. So this poem is called My Legacy, and I hope you enjoy it. For those of you who do not know it, I am the Haemophilia nurse's poet. I have attended HNA and stood up and had my say. I've annually shared a little ditty. I've tried to make them fun and witty. And now here is a personal update of how things for me have been of late. Because for the NHS, I'm no longer hired. In fact, I have become retired. I've reconnected with my sewing machine and made scrubs for nurses in blue and green. I'm loving open water, swimming in rivers. I'm wary of hazards like cold and shivers. But I'd like to extol my legacy of personal achievements down to me. My first little ode about Haemtrack was made into a poster in National Haemophilia Centres displayed. I've raised money for the Haemophilia Society and thank all those who sponsored me. For that, a mile swim in the Serpentine on a glorious day, so sunny and fine. I'm also a Roald Dahl marvellous nurse, important to acknowledge in this verse. A crowning moment of all for me, meeting Camilla to adorn her Christmas tree. For my invited child with his daddy, I have to say, it was like being king for a day. In Clarence's house, I had a glass of champagne. Oh, how I wish we could do it all again. I've improved the service, becoming a nurse prescriber, for which I thank my supervisor. The Essentials of Care course, such a treat, based at the Royal Free Hospital and Great Ormond Street. The Advancing Haemophilia Care course in Sheffield, a nursing practice advancement for the service did yield. In the shape of a nurse-led initiative, a clinic to patients my knowledge I could now give. A national achievement for which I can glow is passing on the initiative Ready, Steady, Go to improve for young persons the journey of transition. I presented this to colleagues. I was on a mission. Twice I've been a research study investigator, first SOFIT, then CARES, which came a bit later. When SOFIT came to Southampton, my first time as PI, it was rather fun. I chose children carefully whom I thought it suited. Their parents consented, their children recruited. Their gift, a secret at the end, a shopping voucher for them to spend. The second study, again principal investigator, the results of which will be published later. The CARES study led me to understand a lot more, for carriers, some of the secrets they bore. Like how they felt passing on this condition, it added to my knowledge, empathy, intuition. Last year, I took part in a peer review, a centre to visit, to measure and view. Good practice to highlight, improvements to make, the warm welcome, the staff, yummy chocolate cake. Just one more thing I had the opportunity to do. Last year to Belfast, over the sea I flew. I was a speaker at the Irish Haemophilia Society meeting. They were so friendly and warm was their greeting. I dedicated the talk to my Irish mother, a special woman like no other. And then Saturday evening, so fine with finesse, I seem to remember whiskey and ice-cold Guinness. In December, I held Christmas party number 9, and everybody told me they had a good time. I've loved hosting this for the bleeding disorder community, and again thank my friends for sponsoring me. Charlie the Clown came for an hour and a half to do magic tricks and make us all laugh. So now it's time to say cheerio, as now I really have to go. So all that's left is to say farewell from the clever, inimitable, marvelicious Trish Bell. P.S. If you're disappointed there's no twist at the end of this rhyme, I'm starting a new role in a couple of weeks' time. Bye bye, I'll miss you all. So it's been lovely to meet everybody at HNA, and I'm going to really miss you all. It's actually 40 years ago, around about now, that I had started my training. So this time 40 years ago, I was learning how to lift patients, how to put patients on bedpans, and how to do backgrounds and all sorts of basic nursing care, let's say. So as I've come to the end of my career, I am having a really one final push, and I'm trying to raise some money for the Haemophilia Society. So on the 31st of August, which is a bank holiday in about 10 days time or something like that, my maths is appalling, I will be doing the Winchester Triathlon. It's my first time ever at doing anything like this. I'm going to be swimming, then I'm going to jump on my bicycle and cycle round Winchester. I don't know the course, but it's described as undulating, which makes me think that there will be some pretty big hills to get up and down. They're just not telling us that. So a swim, a cycle ride, and then I will be doing a 5-kilometre run at the end. I'm in my red Haemophilia t-shirt, which I will try and be running in, and I will also be wearing a red outfit, of which I haven't quite created it yet, but I will be promoting the Haemophilia Society. I also have a fundraising page, which is on the Virgin Money Giving website, and if you search for Trish Bell, you will find me, along with some amazing pictures of me trying to do my training. So I will keep you posted, and thank you so much for listening, and yes, it finally is goodbye.